Felicia's Arc, the show where you, whoever you are, decides on which video game animals are to be saved from the oncoming theoretical apocalyptic flood. I am your host and captain of the Arc, Felicia Day, and today we turn our attention towards a difficult species to remain objective about. I'm talking, of course, about kitties. Here are my cats, George and Speed Bump. They look alike. They like to sleep together. They're not making it on the Ark. Let's not talk about it anymore. Actually, I'm talking specifically today about large cats, which both plague and enchant the video game world. But before we get to that, let's look over the votes from last week's episode and see who was given a place on the Ark. Kuma from Tekken. Yes! He's a perv, but just think of the race of super bears we can build with him. Welcome aboard, Kuma. Just keep your paws to yourself. Unless somebody asks for your paws on them and then put them all over them. Cat time! Meow! Honestly, I love large cats so much I didn't know if I could do an episode where I just have to put them on the chopping block. But you know what helps one get over that? Getting your ass handed to you by a tiger 100 times in Far Cry 3. It's killed my soul just enough to be totally okay with this episode. Let's get to it! Chop, chop. First on the list is the lion from Tokyo Jungle. It's more than just your standard lion. It's a lion that can go into bullet time when making a kill. Plus, it's street savvy and knows its way around downtown Tokyo, which could be seriously handy if we have to make a pit stop in post-apocalyptic Japan. Plus, on the off chance you ever encounter kangaroos that are trained by Mike Tyson, this guy can get you off the hook. Yeah. Bad news is, it gets hungry in no time, and having it on the Ark might be, inviting a bloodbath. You have to keep that hunger meter up, and the only way to do that is letting the death happen. It's just not gonna be a very good roommate. Second on the list is a large cat from Kinectimals. Okay, it's not technically a large cat yet, but oh my god, look at it! I cannot even, it's so cute. Oh my god, it just wants to play. It just wants to play. Oh my god. And look at him hop. No, Far Cry 3. I'm back. Well, obviously it's trainable, because that's pretty much the only deal with this game. So that's good. It can fetch toys, and I'm gonna think about how that's useful to our world. Plus, it's gonna help you with stress. Everybody on the boat with stress, the way all cute animals do, because, they're cute. Look, I don't need to justify myself to you people. On the other hand, it is small and defenseless. They're also incredibly distracting, I just play with them the whole time, and I'd probably crash the Ark into an iceberg, or we'd be boarded by post-apocalyptic pirates, but it's so small and cute. They're just so small, and they're cute. You just want to touch their hair, and no! God, I hate myself right now. Move on. Third on the list is the Charr from Guild Wars 2. I love me some Charr. They're easily my second favorite race in Guild Wars. My first, the Asuran, because I voiced one of them, and, I play with myself. Whatever. The Charr are fierce, and they are badass. A Charr on your boat guarantees everyone is going to be whipped into shape. These guys live for challenge and conflict, so they're going to stand a good chance of making it in the world after Doomsday. And they come in all sorts of useful varieties. Think about how handy it would be to have a Ranger Charr around. Like, Charr, go hunt me some chicken. Bam. You got Chick-fil-A. On the other hand, Charr also have that, only the strong shall survive mentality. So there's a good chance that if you ever come across as weak, your Charr might try and tear your balls out. Plus, since they're so super war happy, they're not gonna be very helpful when it comes to, say, democracy. Next up is Cait Sith from Final Fantasy VII. That's right, I said Cait Sith because I'm an American. That's how Americans say it. Correct me, I dare you, internet. Do it. This guy was always in my party because he is so fashionable. To be honest, he's kind of dressed like a hipster. I swear to God, I saw a guy order an espresso in front of me at the coffee shop, dressed just like him yesterday. I know his happy-go-lucky nature might wear on some nerves after a while, but hello, he rides a giant Moogle. Oh, and when he limit breaks, he's a walking casino of death. I mean, look at him go to town on these guys. He's vicious and stylish. He's like Cary Grant with a hatchet. Sometimes he's a little unpredictable, but that's not always a bad thing. So what is the bad thing? He's a robotic puppet. It's not so great for the gene pool, but there will be no cat litter on board. Thumbs up. Number 5, the zombie cougar in Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. Okay, I'm a firm believer in being an equal opportunity savior, so I don't know, you guys. Despite the fact that this thing has killed me every time I stop to skin or pick anything, it still deserves a chance, right? I mean, it's already dead, so you don't have to worry about feeding it or its feelings. Okay, I'm not seeing too many pros on this one. I mean, the moment you get this thing on board, it's gonna try to kill you, and if it doesn't, it's gonna turn everything else into a zombie animal, which can be an issue considering the smell and the whole purpose of the mission, right? So, still, it is a zombie cougar, and that's just cool. And to wrap it up, it's everyone's favorite, ridiculous, scantily clad vixen, me. No. It's an alternate anime version of me from Darkstalkers with planetoid-sized boobs and blue hair. Also named Felicia, so there's a connection. It's really easy to mix this up. Yeah. She's got a cute toothy smile and a slashing combo that will steal your heart. Jiggle, jiggle, slash, slash. I'm not objectifying her. I was, but I take it back. Plus, it would be pretty useful to have a cat you could actually hold a conversation with on board. It would be weird if she wanted to crawl on my lap. Stop the fantasies. No fan art, but the con here is obvious. I mean, just look at her. There's no way she's not high maintenance with that hair and the... And who wants to be locked away on a boat with a diva until the floodwaters recede? Besides the entire male gaming population. All right, you get my point here. I had a point. Did I? Let's move on. There you go. Place your votes in the comments for who you want to get on board Felicia's Ark. And remember that each voter has a chance to win their own little animal from our good friends at Squishable. Good friends! Did we leave a cat out? Leave it in your comments. Subscribe. Okay. Share and buy. Who is that intern? I'm gonna f somebody up.